I ain't drip shit, you know.
Hey YouTube, it's your host Taya J, and I'm here with another episode of TheGlow Talk. And on today's episode, we have a very special, young, talented female on the show today. And I'm going to let her introduce herself to you guys. You can go ahead.
Hi, I am 10-year-old DJ Marley. I am the DJ for the Miami Dolphins, the Miami Heat, and I have DJed for DJ Khaled.
Oh, yes, I love it. Okay, so DJ Marley, you say you're 10 years old now. When I was doing research, you started at the age of 7?
Yes.
How did you get started DJing?
Well, from seeing so many people doing it, and I've always been in love with music ever since I was little. I have my friend DJ Little Bear. He's a DJ too. Mm-hmm. He really got me started in all this. He really helped me with the steps, and yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So DJ Little Bear, is he your mentor? Is he somebody that definitely helped you get started and everything?
Yeah, he's one of them.
Oh, okay. So how did you come up with your DJ name?
Well, it's just, we didn't really put a lot of thought into it because at the time when I was first starting, we really didn't know anything about it. So it was just DJ, my name is Marley, so DJ Marley.
Hey, sometimes it's the best to just use your name and go with it. You said you didn't know a lot about it. How did you get to know things about DJing?
Well, I'm really self-taught from YouTube, and DJ Little Bear helped me with this a lot. Mm-hmm. And it's really just YouTube helping me and me practicing by myself with my father.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So being a self-taught DJ, looking at videos on YouTube, what videos did you start off watching first?
I started watching some DJ Angelo for scratching and a lot of Scratch Bassett for more scratching and a little bit of music and lots of other videos. But those are the two I remember.
Okay, so just the basics to get you started.
Yeah.
Okay. In one of your Instagram videos, you stated that Young Jeezy was one of your favorite artists. Is he still one of your favorite artists?
Yep, he's always been my favorite artist.
You stated that you're a DJ for the Miami Dolphins. How did all of that get started?
Well, when I first started DJing, I was using a lot of 90s music because that's what I grew up listening to from my father and my mother. So one day I was doing a 90s mix, and then Tom Garfinkel looked at it and he was like, "Do you want to come DJ for halftime at the pregame?" And me and my father were like, "Yeah," and I was years old at the time, so I've only been DJing for 1 year. Yeah.
Wow. How exciting was that to get a message from the CEO of the Miami Dolphins that for you to come and DJ the halftime show?
Yeah, it was really amazing. I loved it. I had so much fun doing it too.
You definitely look like you had a lot of fun as well. Also on your Instagram, I saw that you DJ'd for Assad, Khaled,
Assad,
Foot Locker, meet and greet. How was that experience?
It was actually really fun and cool. Honestly, I was kind of nervous because I was DJing for a super big DJ and his son.
Right.
And that was the first time I was meeting someone who was actually famous. It was really scary for me too.
Aw. You said you were nervous and scared. When you have those nerves and that scared feeling, how do you prepare yourself to go into DJ sets when you're nervous or scared?
Really, I just need to take a deep breath, focus on what I need to be doing, not worrying about anything else. Just me, remember my routine, and
Mhm.
take a deep breath, and then I'll feel better.
Right. Yes.
Once I start DJing, then all my nervousness goes away, and I'm
It
good.
goes right. Yes. So when you first started DJing, what was your overall goal for your career?
When I first started overall career, I don't know, I didn't really have one back then because it was just really playing when I first started.
Mhm.
And then once we started making videos and people started seeing it, then that's when it really got serious.
Right, right. Okay, okay. Piggybacking off of that question, now that you have accomplished so much in a short amount of time, do you have any goals now?
Well, yeah, I really want to learn how to scratch more and become
Mhm.
bigger at what I'm
Mhm.
doing. I want to learn how to mix. Yeah, I'm actually starting to learn how to be a producer too. Girls
Oh
Make Beats has been
wow.
helping me with it, so I want to
Mhm.
give a shout out to, and yeah.
Oh wow, that is awesome. Okay. So DJ Marley, the producer as well. Okay, I love it. Yes, ma'am. Speaking of the nervous aspect of DJing and going into your DJ set, was there just one particular place that you were just super duper nervous, or was that nervous time when you DJed for DJ Khaled?
It's all the time, even when I'm DJing for Miami Dolphins and the Miami Heat, even when I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking on the microphone, all
Yeah,
the
all the time. Okay. Hey, it's good to be nervous. That means that you're really enjoy what you're doing, and it means that you want to be the best at what you're doing. So nerves are good. Nerves are really good. I also noticed on your Instagram that you stated you had just started learning how to scratch vinyl
yes.
instead of just doing the controllers. So how is it important to you to learn different crafts when doing DJing?
Because like everything plugs into DJing. Even like if I go learn the piano, some things
Mhm.
in piano are gonna be in DJing because it's like
Mhm.
everything is connected and stuff, and like the beats per minute, and really yeah. Cause
Okay. So learning the new things kind of just all ties in together with DJing. Okay. So I heard you mention piano. Do you play piano?
no, not really.
No. Okay. Do you have any interest in playing instruments?
Yeah, I don't know what instrument I want to play right now, but
Hey, it's okay. You definitely have time. You have time. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Take your time. I noticed when you do your DJ sets, you love to do themed DJ sets. Which set is your favorite to do and why?
well, my favorite my favorite theme set is like 90s music because
Mm-hmm.
always been a big fan of artists like LL Cool J, what's it called? The band group Bell Biv DeVoe, and all of the older artists because like music is a little bit more different now than it was back then. And honestly,
Right.
I like the music back then better than now. So favorite.
Oh wow, you remind me so much of myself when it comes to music. I tell my parents all the time, I wish I grew up in the '90s because the music now is there's no comparison to the music back then. I definitely understand that. You mentioned LL Cool J, Bell Biv DeVoe, multiple artists from the '90s. Where did your musical knowledge come from? Because it is so fascinating to see, you know, your young self be so knowledgeable about different genres of music in different time frames.
Really, it's my dad because I'm not a 90s baby. I was born in 2010. So he's the
Okay.
person who me to all these artists, like what music was like back then, not just hip hop, like more
Mhm.
of the pop music in the 90s
Right.
too. So he really introduced me to all the different types of music.
Okay. Well, that's amazing. That is very awesome. Big up to your dad for
Yeah.
instilling different genres of music, into you and just letting you know that there's different types of music out there because it's very important when being a DJ to know how to spin different stuff for sure. Who is your inspiration and why?
Well, my inspiration. Really, my inspiration is more DJ Khaled and like Fat Man Scoop because Fat Man Scoop he's been helping me, like he's helping me learn how to talk on the mic because like being a DJ, you need to know how
Mhm.
to do that too to like
Right.
hype because really you're just playing music, the music like it's not just gonna get everyone hyped itself. It obviously
Right.
needs some help. You
Right.
also need to be talking. Right.
Right.
Yeah, one of my inspirations is my friend DJ Tyler. He's been helping me so much, giving me music, helping me learn more about DJing and how to use the DJ softwares. So I want to give a shout out to him.
Okay. Yes, we actually had the pleasure of interviewing DJ Tyler on here. So yes, definitely big up to DJ Tyler. And you mentioned Fat
Yes.
Man Scoop. Like he is a legend in the game. He's been around for a very, very, very long time. So I bet that is super amazing to be getting, one-on-one help from him on the mic because that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. If you could collaborate with any artist, who would you collaborate with?
Uh, I would work with maybe more of like people in like Cash Money, maybe Birdman or Lil Wayne, because
Okay.
I'm really them too.
Okay.
So
Okay. Birdman and Lil Wayne. Okay. Wow. You named some legends. I love it. Yes. Shoot for the stars. Definitely shoot for the stars. Anything is possible. So you mentioned 90s music. What is it about 90s music that draws you in?
well, it's really different from music now that I said. Like
Mm-hmm.
music now, really all the artists are talking about the same thing. And then when you
Right.
listen back in the 90s, it really gives you a story. Like everything is
Yes.
giving if you listen to LL Cool J, you're listening to a story. But then like now
Mm-hmm.
it's all the same. It's like you're hearing it again and again and again.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah,
Wow. I definitely understand that. I noticed that you have younger siblings,
yes.
and are they interested in doing music as well?
Yeah, a little bit. My
A
little brother,
little.
3 years old, he's always asking me, Marley, can I DJ whenever I'm practicing? And it's really funny.
Oh.
He tells me to put on his favorite songs like The Box from Roddy Rich, and then he'll go and
Mm-hmm.
start singing. My brother
Oh,
and my sister too.
that's awesome. Well, that's good. They're interested in doing something that you're doing, so you're doing something right. Definitely, you're definitely doing something right. Speaking of your siblings, how important is it to you to inspire your younger siblings to chase their dreams?
It's very important to me, like very, because I really want them to follow their dreams like I am. I want them to have the experience too. I want them to be
Mm-hmm.
successful in life, and I just want them to have the best.
Oh, that's so sweet. That is very sweet. But yes, that's very important as well. Definitely, you literally met tons of celebrities from football to news anchors to DJs to just every different career field you can possibly think of. So, which celebrity did you meet that you were just super excited to meet?
Well, it was really last night. I went to Rolling Loud and it was Gunna because that was the first time I met him. I got to take a picture with him. I was excited.
Oh,
Got to see Young Dolph too perform
okay,
on stage. And
okay.
I saw K Camp last night also.
Oh, wow. Yes. Big ups to K Camp. He is definitely one of my favorite artists. Yes.
Yeah.
Being that you are only 10 years old and you're also a DJ and now what many people would call an influencer, how is it balancing the two? Being a 10-year-old kid and also being this DJ and influencer.
Well, I have to balance it. Sometimes it's kind of hard because also, I'm still in school. So
Right.
I do my homework too and stuff. And
hmm
dad makes sure everything is going great and right. So it's really
hmm
cool balance and I don't feel like I'm doing too much of one thing.
Right. Okay. So just planning it out and making sure everything is organized.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So I heard in an interview, I think it was the one you did with the news, NBC 6, when you were talking about the Miami Dolphins halftime show, and your dad mentioned that he was a teacher. So does he kind of hard on you about your schoolwork and stuff, making sure you get it done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing he makes me do before I practice, before I DJ anything. Marley,
Mhm.
homework? Okay, go do it.
Right, right,
Not practicing or doing DJing. You have to
right.
work first.
Yes, yes. School is very important. We are coming up on our last question of the evening with DJ Marley. And that last question is, if you could give any aspiring DJ or anybody that's interested in the entertainment world, what is one piece of advice you would give them?
Well, it's really follow your dreams too, and like a lot of people are gonna doubt you
Mm-hmm.
or not thinking but like let them get into your head. Just do what you gotta do because a lot of people did that for me. And then like I had my family help me out, Broward County helped me out. They really supported me. But
Mm-hmm.
then like when you start here, the same people who doubted you are the same people who are gonna come back and be like, "Oh yeah, I know her. I remember when she first
Yes,
helped her." And just
right.
don't listen to them. You gotta keep doing what you need to do to follow your dreams and keep working hard.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Your family is exactly right. You will have doubters. You will have people that will not support you and talk down on you, and then later they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I remember when you could do it." No, you weren't there. So yes, ma'am. Your family is right. They are definitely right. So definitely keep going. You are a very intelligent young lady. You're talented, beautiful. So yes, definitely keep going. Don't stop. Do not
Thank you.
stop. You're welcome. Okay. Well, guys, this is the end of the Glow Talk episode 3 with DJ Marley. I want to thank you so much for coming through to the Glow Talk today. Um, where can everybody find you on social media?
Well, on all platforms, you can find me at DJ Marley 954.
Okay, you guys heard her. You guys can find her on all platforms at DJ Marley 954.
Yeah.
And yeah, y'all go follow her. She's talented. Go follow her. Spam her social media, spam everything. I promise you won't regret it. And as far as the Glow Talk goes, you guys can find the Glow Talk on all social media at the Glow Talk. You guys have a good day. Bye.
Bye.